that because he can hit with the orb. He can kill you through the cold embrace.
So they take Nyx. If I'm Navi here, I probably grab sniper.
Entirely. Mid.
Bendy.
He's in trouble here.
Very close there. Indeed, with that Astral, they set him up for an easy first blood. Coming a little too close to the tower.
Stages. Bottom. Crystallized, like I was mentioning, Pasha got kind of forced out from the Roger rotations, and Crystallized is now picked up on. Now Pasha's in trouble.
Indeed, making a bit of a go. He's got the Spike Carapace, turns around with the stun. Quick Shikuchi from Crystallized, jukes it out, and he'll continue to beat down onto Pasha. Roger as well with the chase down. One more touch will do it. Pasha, can he keep himself alive? He cannot. Roger has the burrow strike back up, goes in for the kill. Same time though, Lil actually able to bring down General on that top lane. Mid lane, Dendi falling low. Quick shackle, putting back no one.
That movement though, because when he was harassing Solo on the high ground there, I saw Seneko pinging that area non-stop. So I think that was that
Eye up top. Roger coming in with a quick burrow strike. They didn't expect that one, VP, for the SK to sort of go from chasing down the Disruptor in the mid lane to wrap around on the top. Roger may pay with his life, comes back in with the burrow strike. General is there to back him up with the chakra, and they're bringing Ramses down low. The Spiders continue to chase, but Roger, he's got the Sandstorm. Lil comes in, one more decay will do it, does manage to find the SK kill. General may be in trouble as well, actually. They've got that Tombstone down, Thunderstrike as well with a vision. It's just a level 1 glimpse. Solo can get himself in range. There we have it, peels him back into the field. Oh, times it perfectly as well, so there's no Timber Chain. The timing there on the glimpse, the same time as the chain came out, so there was no escape for General.
VP's invading so hard up top. Look at this, even Pasha does going to spray. Has Arcane Boots, has level 6.
He is ready to come in with that Vendetta hit. Roger is going to expect it. Horizon in with the decay, Sandstorm as well, but Sentry's popped down. Got the vision, Thunderstrike's out onto him.
No catch. Quite
close Snuffle. Roger coming back in with the burrow strike. We'll get the deny on the D-Ward. He says, you want that? You're not out. Stops them from getting that extra bit of gold.
Invisibility.
Yeah, we'll get out, but as you say, VP starting to make big movements as a team. Look at the Horizon General. General did not expect Pasha to be still up there. I mean, I guess he didn't expect him to be up there at all. He's up there, very high in the CS. So the cores are going to be big. VP's game plan, I mean, it was always expected that theirs was going to come online a little earlier. And we'll see how Navi can react to it. They're trying to make it go in on bottom, so they could just holding this man back, trying to get the space for the tower. But Lil also able to getting the most out of that. Tower's still down at the end of the day, but they make sure that they still find a good trade for it.
Crystallized is going for solo bottom. He's trying to go for the solo kill here. He might be able to just get him too.
They're trying to hold him back in the kinetic field. Solo, can he get himself out? He cannot. Crystallized quick with the time lapse.
Up a couple kills.
He's top net worth.
Top net worth. And Dendi, as we saw there, farming up a triple stack. And now VP, they're trying to get aggressive on mid.
Seneko, he's got to back up.
They're actually stalking for Dendi. They're warding the Ancients as well, so they're trying to find this TA.
Oh, Seneko.
Seneko's just getting ran down.
Yeah, one more touch might do it. They've got the trap slow to hold him back. Pasha solo Lil, they're surrounding Seneko. They'll take down one. Pasha with the patience again, not revealing himself, ready to turn and fight for more. Roger tries to go with the burrow strike. The Tombstone is down. Dendi's there as well, looking towards Solo. He'll take down the Disruptor. Crystallized turning up the fight as well. Navi looking to turn this one. Pasha falling low. The physical from Dendi's enough to get the kill. Double kill for Dendi on the TA. Lil trying to get himself out. No one's going to be left behind. The setup is there for Dendi to pick up the triple. Navi this time.
Their heroes, it's like, who really shoves the lanes out of the side of VP to make space for this Nyx assassin to grow? It's really kind of obvious when they are making
VP top coming in full force onto General. That's a farm up the wards. Word drop. Seneko down, but again, Navi having to pay the price for that sort of push.
Yep. Solo, looking for Roger, he's got the ulti as well.
Oh, he's got the catch indeed. Setting up for Pasha, comes in with the follow-through stun. Roger, got the stick charges. Does have the Sandstorm, he's going to have Burrow Strike back up in a second. Oh, it's not quite soon enough. Right click from Solo seals the deal. And Dendi, I believe, has he got the completed Deso on its way out?
It is looking at already. Very good.
And down towards the mid lane though, they've got the grab.
Oh, and a Tombstone.
Indeed, that's more.
I think OD is the bigger problem though, like for the
Sure, I mean the Timbersaw's already pretty strong again.
Yeah. Mid lane.
See? Solo again making the plays. A lot of quick grabs.
250 health with 50% magic resist, so
it's gonna be close.
Top. Find Dendi.
Get grabbed in, Tombstone down as well. He'll turn him, try and fight and take Solo with him. And quick save from no one. We'll make sure the VP lose nothing for that.
They're going right to the pit.
Yeah, this is
behind. There's activated by the Brood.
Blink Dagger's there on Sand King. Now the question is if he can come over in time and do some incredible play. And he may be able to. Yeah, VP don't necessarily take this the quickest. Sure, They can take it safe with those spiders in there, but there's not. Yeah, they've got a back up. Crystallize on the side. That's already picked up one. He is going to pay with his life, though. Quick stun as he's eclipsed from no one.
You have to watch out for what he does, because whenever he disappears off the map, they have to feel very threatened.
All at the top. They want to make a catch. They're going to go for the easier ones, grabbing him Roger, dragging him back. Towards General as well. Mass numbers. They have 4 heroes ready to return fight.
So is VP though. Pasha's up top too.
Yeah, Navi have got to be careful about getting caught out again. Pasha looking to close. They have the glimpse. They can catch one of these. They'll look towards Dendi. They'll get him just on the tip of the glimpse. Back into the kinetic field. Solo again. He may pay with his life, but he is absolutely making the trades that are worth it. They even dropped the Serpent Walls for Solo, but Solo, he may even get out. Surely they can't save him. No, he will go down. But again, 14 to 10, 18 minutes in. Less than a 1k lead for Navi. Lane, Pasha, quick with the blink jump in. They've got the setup onto General. There's the hood. He's going to be held in place.
Disruptor's coming
He's
in
looking
too.
to be in quite a bit of trouble. Can this man get out? He's got no mana for the Timber Chain. And again, lo and behold, it's Solo that's there with the glimpse, dragging General back. VP claim another.
I don't think Navi can fight for the next like 60 seconds now either. He has 44 installed.
In these fights now. Yeah. If that spider sees you.
Navi is smoked up. It's going to be Solo.
That's the one. Solo will take it for the team. TP will be cancelled, Ramsey said. They're only getting Solo. They want to get something bigger. And they are looking to make an aggressive play here as they wrap around into VP's health. They know that they've got the numbers. Oh, the Spike Carapace, though, turning up onto Crystallize with the Sanities. They'll get him. Roger comes in with the epicenter onto 2. The defensive Astral buying some time. Ramsey just pops the BKB, turns towards Roger. General will
try to get aggressive here on no one.
They need something big, Navi. This could be it. He's got that Hurricane Pipe to jump himself back. They're actually going to turn towards a different target. They found Lil on the side. It's an easier one. No one's actually heading forward into the midst of this. I mean, Navi, even though they have the numbers, they're scared. And understandably so. This OD is very, very large, and Ramsey's no one. Quickly dispatch. Any TA traps in there at the moment, so Navi may be unaware of this. Dendi's trying to push in this bottom lane. Pasha's got eyes on it. And oh no, Denny's trying for the TP. Pasha says, no sir, you're staying down here. Quick with the stun, gets himself away. That's going to mean it's very hard for Denny to get this fight. Roger, though, still decides to jump in. A sentry's down. And that's the SK gone. With the Thunderstrike onto General, he's got to be careful of any sort of catch play that Solo wants to go for. He does have Glimpse and the Static Storm. He has all the catch in the world. He tries to get out with the Timber Chain. It's not going to happen. He does have the Ghost Scepter, but a further stun from Pasha holds him in place. Do they have the damage with the Hurricane Pipe? Those orbs flying through. Global range with that Hurricane Pipe. And the and indeed with that kill going on, VP find the space. Get the Roshan. Ramsey has the Aegis up top. Again, let's see if he can get out of this one. He cannot. So Navi, this time with their own sentry play, will find something. They'll actually look towards Lil. Can they get anything more out of this with the Serpent Walls down as well? Lil taking a lot of damage. He's got the Soul Repeal. Crystallized. Does want to chase, but it's ever so hard with Ramses there. Make sure the Lil will get out.
I think the trap's down. He has the, what we want to call the mines, the new TA mines.
I mean, the
traps all along the line.
Pretty crazy amount of damage coming down for sure. Mid lane, General. Jumps in.
We've seen this before.
Control. Damage. I mean, he's getting to the point where it's quite a bit of an issue.
Still got Glimpse.
So much catch. Look at that. The orbs as well, changing direction as he gets Glimpse back. It's brilliant.
And this is what we talked about, is the Timber Saw versus OD matchup. It's so hard to play Timber in this game. Like, you see his itemization. He's like, I don't know what to get. He's got a hood, he's got a Vanguard, bottom lane.
Roger.
Bye-bye, Roger.
He's there. No one will take the kill. Leave with that astral damage. More for the OD.
Monster kill already for no one. 9-1-6.
I mean, this game is looking to be becoming very hard for Navi. Sure, it's just a 1k lead that VP have, but the way that they're playing, making these moves, they didn't got that creep where they do have this push. I mean, sure, it doesn't really matter for the tier 1, but maybe that they can try for a tier 2 as well. They've got the Glimpse. Again, Solo quick with the setup. The stun's there, holding back General. And when will this man stop making plays like this? I don't think anytime soon. Solo's Disruptor may become a thing that we don't get to enjoy that much more in this tournament if he continues to play as he is. This game is there's every reason for teams to be very scared of going against it. Bottom lane. Oh, there's the jump in. The stun, but Roger, he kind of has to back out. Put the Glimpse back onto him. He's trying to get out of there. Ramses has been turned upon by Dendi, but now Ramses, he just pops the BKB and he chases down Dendi himself. He's forcing this TA back. They've got the Thunderstrike down. Dendy continuing to try and run himself away. The refraction's gone off. VP claim another life. Seneko turns with a quick hex onto Solo, but they're not even going to kill Solo this time. Ramses just continues to chase him, grabs the P's. Power and aggression really coming together at a point where it seems the Navi are struggling to keep up with it. Crystallize finds Solo. Now VP know where that man is. Got General coming back in. But without the disruption, they need to back up. Ramses trying to keep himself alive with the life steal. He's got the Aegis. Fashion turns. Find the stun onto Crystallize. In fact, with that mana burning, Crystallize low on the mana, all the stick charges, allowing him just enough to Shikuchi away. So he'll get out. Roger being held in place by the Astral. Lil, Ramses, and Pasha ready to surround him. And they will burst him down. Roger Gon's not quick with it. It may not even matter.
It's going to be great versus the BKBs. It's going to be incredibly good versus the Ghost Scepter on Seneko, as well as the Ghost Scepter on Timber and
You can't come near this tower, Seneko. No, sorry. He tried to go for a bit of a deep rush with the shock damage, but VP at this stage looking to just absolutely handle Navi. 27 minutes, 5k lead. It's racking up quicker and quicker, and now they're looking for the high ground. There's the jump, no one is found. And Roger hiding in the tree line. Pasha comes in, perfect timing with the follow-up stun, and that's the Sand King down. Navi now 2 members down. Very few ways they can go about trying to hold this. As no one feeling very confident.
It's getting pretty out of hand here.
He's got to complete his Shiva's Guard as well. This is VP and their finest. They look towards Crystallize. He pops the BKB, looks towards Ramses, but Ramses with his own BKB and ult, heals back up to full, turns towards Dendy. There's the Nullifier, setting up for the Glimpse back. They've got the control. Dendy's down, Sanity's Eclipse is dropped, and Dendy down for a full minute.
That was a fresh BKB delivered by Dendy too, and he just gets nullified and can pop it.
I think at this point, Navi are going to rely on VP making some very heavy mistakes, but VP do not look like they turned up to make any sort of mistakes at all today with this sort of a performance. They'll get the full set of racks down bottom. Easy lane for VP to clean up.
And look at this, everyone's full man on the side of VP.
And they're ready to go back in. They are indeed. That aura from no one doing absolutely everything. They've got the lockdown onto the Weaver. He can't even Shikuchi away. Crystallize is gone. The supports do nothing, the cores do nothing of Navi now.
I think that might just be the game, to be honest.
The overall sort of arc of this game has been that VP know exactly what they want to do, and Navi a little bit all over the place as they go out one by one.
Again, Pasha and Solo have just found
Sentry down. Be able to clean up these straps. Now Pasha sees Roger, jumps in, Sanity's Eclipse is down, and so is the Sand King. Roger's gone, no one moving across the sidelines. Dendy trying to hold him off, but at this stage, Dendy does not have the damage to cover the armor of this OD with the Shiva's Guard. They have to glimpse back onto Seneko. Seneko goes for a shackle, but the Arcane Orb's already out. Seneko's down, Navi lose 2. No one just blinking in aggressively. He knows he can. There's no way that Navi punished this to stun. Won't miss, so Dendy able to blink back. BKB popped by Crystallize. He'll look towards Ramses, but he's really doing no damage at all with the evasion from the butterfly. Ramses pretty much invincible, and no one's just moving him for the big kills. Their tap out is too much for Navi now. GG is called. Virtus.pro take game 1, and what a treat it is to see VP when they play like this. There's no flaws at all. They had a plan, they pulled it off, and definitely the second half of that.
Secure because in this situation, because you get doomed, you don't really care. You can outrun them. Like, your hero's really fast. The amount of lockdown that they have is long.
And Roger, they're just duking it out between the 2 towers. Pasha pulled the creep wave all the way there, so Roger's trying to get as much as he can to make sure the wave doesn't get fully denied, but that's going to hurt the Morphling. It's going to hurt the Morphling quite a lot. Roger's trying to salvage it, but look at the damage.
I mean, Mystic Snake and
oh my God, he's dead.
Well played indeed from no one. He's over the moon with Lil making that sort of a wow.
To be honest, VP actually in this lane, in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that these 2 heroes that VP have are some of the best in the book to go in this meta where there's consistently a dual lane. Yeah. As you say, it's very good. You know that when you play against Navi, 9 out of 10 times Dendy is going to have Seneko by his side in that mid lane. So pick the 2 heroes that can abuse this dual lane mid meta.
Bottom, getting some heavy harassment from Solo. Might go down here, has the salve. Last tick though. Actually doesn't run down. So Navi, now the adjustment's being made. Roger's starting to go bottom. He wants to try to help General out. Trying to make Ramses go over-aggressive here.
Getting a heavy static link though. I mean, Ramses is going to take all the damage. General's trying to fight this, but there's a lot of right-click on this Razor with the back of a solo locking them down the kinetic field. General's falling low and he's falling down. That's one down. And, I mean, I guess you sort of see the intention from Navi there. They were hoping the battery assault would be enough, but that was a bit of wishful thinking that gets heavily punished, as you cannot make that sort of play against a safe lane.
Great start for Navi.
They've got to stop those sort of kills going away on those lanes.
General looking for Solo. Solo already has boots. He's able to just outrun the clockwork. Maybe Sineko gets the grab though.
Okay. This movement from the Shaman, that is going to catch VP off guard. Navi should be able to get themselves on the board here. Solo trying with some sweet jukes, but it's not going to work out. He goes down. So Navi get themselves a kill
as well, so his mana pool is fully restored. Roger and Sineko making mid, but Courier is there, spots him out.
That shield on the Courier coming out literally at the last moment. Let's see what they can do mid. They didn't get the Courier, maybe they can get the kill. Iron to no one, he's low on the mana, they've got the shackles, they've got the control. Dandy comes in, Navi, get the Medusa kill.
Wow.
Very, very nice for Navi.
Much needed kills coming out.
Yeah, it's a big one as well. They have to keep this Medusa behind. They cannot let no one get the same sort of farm as he came on. Oh no, Dandy comes back in close in a soul rip.
So that was the safe lane Razor who started the TP, so that's a big threat there.
I mean, when that amount of pings come through, everyone starts to listen.
I mean, it's a dive attack. Top. They found Pasha here. They're trying to poke him down, but he's pretty tanky. He's got Repel as well.
Hey, he's just going to turn and start beating into Sineko. Just have to be careful with the Repel wearing off, but Purification's back up. He could look to try and Purify and go back in. Plays around on the edge of it. Meanwhile, Lil will finish off General as they come in onto the bottom lane. General.
I love the new animation of the DD. Look at that. They're actually looking for Roger here.
Terrifying. I mean, Solo's got the catch, got the glimpse into the field. They bring 3 heroes in. They surround the Doom, and Roger is gone. Ramses now on a killing spree. Lil and Solo survive. The aggression from, and we'll see if that ends up
bottom lane
biting them back.
They want Ramses down here. There's a rotation coming in from the Doom from behind. General is level 5 now with phase boots, so they do have the way to close the gap.
Oh, Crystallize actually gets the kill onto Pasha. Rotation from Navi comes in as they bring Sineko. Finds the kill. Bottom lane. Ramses being gone upon, but he has the backup from Solo. He's man fighting up against General, but Ramses will go down first. Ramses goes down. General as well with him. Navi may be able to make sure that this is a 2-for-1, but they haven't got the control for Solo. Solo just keeping this Doom at bay. Roger's scared. He just backs away from Solo. I mean, it is a Solo disruptor, I do understand. Got this stack building up as well, which was very nice for him to clear.
He does. Speaking of stacks as well, DP are stacking their ancients from bottom, we do see. Ramsey again getting gone, but Roger's taking a lot of damage here.
So's Ramsey. Ramsey's in trouble. Solo's going to be there to back him up. Can General finish it off? It can't quite. Roger trying for the chase down, but Solo's there with the body block. Ramses will be okay. Solo again. Just enough to save that Razor. Sineko is down here though. Ramses has to be. Oh, Ramses! He reveals himself there with a right click across the tree line and he gets zapped. He did not expect that one. I mean, he should have. That Shaman was ready to go. Sineko. He was sort of getting the free opening that they sort of did in game 1, especially with the draft that they managed to pull through earlier.
Yep. They've spotted Roger. He's trying to do a cheeky play coming out. Ramses is there too. There's a TP available for the Doom.
So they have damage in time.
They get the
Solo. He's there. And he may just take the kill as well. He's not going to mana actually for the strike. Okay, Roger.
All right, Roger with the massive... Yeah, Sineko. This is a solo Shadow Shaman taking out this bottom tower.
Doing it.
That is very significant.
They do get the catch onto General though. Solo again with the glimpse play. Grabs the clockwork back in. No one will get the deny in the tower down bottom, but the tower still falls nonetheless. A hard stack to pull off yet again. It's already pretty damn massive.
He thinks it's boss now.
Solo would not mess up.
Top, Pasha. Getting chased out here. There's a Doom available.
They'll drop it. Denny with the wraparound has the Viper Strike. Crystallize ready to join in the action. He'll take the kill. More money into the bank of the Morphling.
Getting those last hits on Morph early game. Very important. Look at his net worth. 6,200. Almost Lincoln's done too. No one getting isolated by General.
This would be the dream kill for General. I don't know if he's going to get it because backup is there. No one falling low. Lil leaving that Sora to the last possible moment, trying to get as many units as he can around him. And will save no one. They'll drag back General. Shackles there for Seneko though. Navi do have their numbers as Roger comes through. Lil in the midst of the cogs at the moment, looking towards General. Ramses goes in with the plasma field, bringing General down low, does claim the clock kill. And they get more. They've got the Thunderstrike onto Roger. I have the Storm pop, but Ramses, he can't get up to the high ground. Seneco's there guarding it, and look who's turned up. Crystallize, he's here with the rotations, comes in onto Ramses, repels there from Pasha. Will it keep this man alive? The body blocks as well from Pasha, holding Crystallize at bay. Purification's there to top Ramses back up. Ramses, he may not be fine though. Dendi's there with the wrap, and they find the Vibe Strike, but the GA comes out. Pasha doing his best to save his lineup. The Magical still bringing Ramses down low with the Corrosive. It's gone. Ramses is down. Navi find the kills that they were looking for, getting the action secure. Doing it with these movements, getting involved in these sort of kills. Lincoln Sphere's complete, and we'll see it again here actually. His play onto no one. It looks like he's already used it, Mango, so it's just the one charge.
No, someone used it on him, I mean. Oh. Ready, watch.
Oh, he did, Lil!
And I think that saved him.
You were right!
I'm pretty sure that saved him.
Oh, he absolutely did, Lil! Vision with the rocket flare. And there we go, one more blast. And he's got the waveform back up in a second. It will be a slow death, a painful death. It's a success.
Standing around those Ancients to make sure that no one gets them.
And now Navi are moving in. There's still some of the Ancients left. No one and Lil hiding in the tree line. They get the Vibe Strike down onto Lil. Purification comes through, bringing Dendi down low. They pop the GA as well. Dendi forces himself away. No one popping the Stone Gaze. Navi keeping themselves at bay. Looking to re-initiate if they can.
Solo's dead. Like, that's the big gain there. Navi, but he's 1, 6, and 5. So he is running around. He is making those spaces. He's making those aggressive moves. Top.
Good. And you have the catch onto Roger. Roger is going to try and run himself away. Kinetic field's down. They'll shove Ramses forward. They've got the chase. They've got the kill. Roger's down. General with his this route. Let Navi look forward, but looks like they're not interested. I mean, just continue to split the map up.
I'm just enjoying Seneco's playstyle right now. He's literally just farming lanes, dude. Down top, General.
He's opening up, but Dendi gets clips back because he got the damage in time. He does. They do get the kill onto Lil. General trying to run. Kinetic field's down. Thunderstrike as well, Solo.
Look at Seneko bottom.
Yeah, he's on the tier 3s. They've got to TP people back, but Crystallize is there. You have to cancel that TP. Solo knows he can't go in, otherwise he'll get blown up straight away by this Morphling. 19 minutes in, Navi doing a lot of damage. Seneco's fully low. He's manning up. He looks for the shackles. He actually finds it, but there's no way he survives that one. No one will.
And look at them. They're running in.
They've got to run back. I mean, Seneco's almost certainly dead here. He's going to try for the TP out, and in fact, he may just make it. Solo doesn't have the vision. He's gone. They get the tier 3 tag to do this game.
Yeah, like VP, pretty much what's happening is they're getting split up. They want to take head-on engagements versus Navi's lineup, but it's just not able to happen because the movement is wrong.
Seneko this time. They'll catch him, but I mean, to be fair, if you're a Shaman and you're wards, look at this, they're still pushing in regardless of the fact that the Shaman's down. I mean, they know that right-click from Crystal, they can still do a lot. Moves back onto Roger. He is trapped in the field, but he's big. Where's the disable? It's not necessary. They do have enough damage to be there. You know, they have to make those sort of plays as far. If there wasn't 5 heroes there, maybe he gets out with the TP.
Crystallize has volunteer played up, and goodbye, Solo. 15 agility. Lots of deeps.
Mid lane, Seneko. I mean, surely he needs help. He's not going to get it. He tries his best for a cute little play.
Not going to be easy with those fresh BKBs on the Morphin Viper.
The new hook shot straight in onto backlines. He's looked towards Pasha. Static Storm's down. The cogs sort of splitting VP up, making it hard for Solo to get involved. He's already popped down the Static Storm, but BKB's there from Crystallize. Crystallize is fine. The Doom's down onto no one. He's still at full health though. They can't kill this Medusa. General is going to get taken down there by Ramses. Now the ult comes out. They'll back up, trying to kite no one. But overall, VP, they're certainly taking control of this team fight. Seneko will get chased down. They've got the glimpse back. Of course, Solo's there with the catch on to Dendi. And VP find 3 heroes. Navi denied their Roshan. Pasha does indicate, and it's not the quickest rush. So Navi do have a chance to get back in there. It's going to be close. Can they get close enough? They'll go, General. He's in. He's in with the hook shot. Can he go for some sort of a steal? He's falling low. No one will claim the kill. And it looks like at the end of the day, there'll be a Roger trying to go. Oh, he gets it, Roger! He's in and he's out! He snatches the Aegis, gets himself away. And bottom lane, range racks are down. Crystallize finds the split push. They are looking to try and control him. He's got the BKB, no TP for 20 seconds.
It was the courier.
The courier that was just sitting outside of the base. Crystallize, turn, solo, getting blown up. There's the combo. Loads of heroes looking for this man, but BKB's there. He'll continue to walk. 10 seconds until TP, and he's got backup. Roger and Dendi, they're ready to come through. Roger's, oh, he's got to get out of that one. He's going to be chased by Ramses. Roger with the scorched earth. He's going to be fine. No one, and Crystallize still sort of toe-to-toe in the farm. Defense can be strong for VP, as I keep saying, but not when it's split up as it has been, with the way that Navi are able to separate VP across the lanes. Crystallize. A quick blast onto mid. He's got pull back up. Roger actually comes in and says, oh, yes, the Doom on Pasha. This could be big if they can take the fight. No one pops the Static Storm on solo. The Static Storm there catches 3. Crystallize pops the BKB, but Navi, they've lost the Aegis on Roger. They've lost General. Crystallize trying to get stuck in. He's looking towards Ramses. Pops the Lincoln Sphere, but no one's cleaning up. He's already got the double kill picked up on the Medusa. Navi.
We were mentioning it from the start. It's a lot on the morphing. It's the morphing show this time around for him. Really
They've got their eyes on Solo.
Bye-bye.
Anytime that Disruptor's out and about, Crystallizes in town. Very, very simple kill for the mid lane. The setup here with the wards and the shackles. They're going in on the Omni Knight, and they're going to get it. Seneko with a quick heads-up play, and they're chasing for more. Jumping for Roger, 4-star, 4 from General. They're chasing down Ramses. Can he get out of there? Looks like the backup from Lil.
Oh,
this Ranger, this Shackle, Seneko. Oh, it certainly has been the Seneko show, as it were, this game. Doing a lot. No one will turn around, look to take Seneko's life, and he will find it. Then he pops the BKB, the rest of Navi do get away, but look down bottom, Crystallizes there, and he gets himself the melee racks.
It was all a trap.
He's got to be a little careful. just go for the TP out and the strength. He has. He's more than fine.
I actually think no one has it already. Okay, he sold the Mask of Madness, and he has finished up that. Maybe. And, oh, a DD.
Oh, all right. He does indeed. He finds the catch. Doom's there straight away onto Pasha. They're trying to bring him away, but the chase down's there from Roger and Drenel. They crouch him out, bring him down. They'll also get the touch onto Ramses. Quick blast from Crystallize takes him. No one comes. Oh, this DD! Oh, the DD! All the damage. They've got to run. They've got to hide. Navi have lost 2, maybe even more. No one chases down. They're way far away on Crystallize, but Navi. Clean this one up. VP. They are starting to head over. I don't know if they can do anything in time. They have very, very low sort of initiation potential. They'll drop a Static Storm at the mouth of the pit. Navi are more than fine to just keep the side of it all. No one going into the center of it all, trying to kick things off. Pops the Stone Gaze. Navi just keeping their distance. Oh, that dude, Roger! He gets the Omni Knight. Pasha has to back off. Shiva's Guard popped as well. Roger's in trouble though. The chase is there from Ramses and no one. They have claimed a second. Now Crystallize trying to go to work. Pops the BKB, trying to bring down this Medusa, but he can't do it. He's too big, this Medusa, and with the backup of Pasha can now re-engage after Doom's worn off. Navi is starting to lose hero after hero, and they're going to lose potentially Dendry as well. He forces up to the high ground. No one trying to chase. Oh, he gets the Scud. No, he doesn't. Oh, that Ghost Scepter may have just saved Dendry's life. No, it looks like the snake is too fast. Medusa continues to chase. He's got the cheese, and that will put...
I believe Crystallize bought the full Eye of Scotty right after that engagement happened. And he's hunting for somebody here. He's hasted. He's gonna find.
Oh,
it's Posh.
My goodness, that damage. That was an Omni Knight.
He's got 300 agi.
I mean, sure, I guess. He's dropped the wards. Snakes are dropped up top. Ramses will be there to try and clean up. VP, for the most part, looking to deal quite well with this sort of split pressure.
Defense.
Yeah. They get the kill as well.
He's right now. He is on the prowl here. Is he going to be able to find anybody?
Could start. He's close. Oh, no, he's going to jump straight forward. Look for the Razor. Does manage to proc the Lincolns and then get the Doom down, but questionable really how much Navi can do with that. They have to back away, and Roger may not be given the chance to do so. The catch is there from Solo, glimpsing Roger back into kinetic field, and Roger's down.
Crystallize instantly tries to take advantage of this, but quick TPs all coming out from BP. Find anything?
How many damage at 25?
The Nether Toxin Silence is very good.
It could be nice this game. Yeah. We'll see if Dendi does up to do so. I mean, with the way these build, he's sort of more this utility fight. Up top, Crystallize again, looking for the damage. It's hard for him to do so. It's not an easy kill. He does still get it. Now they're coming in, trying to chase him. Oh, they do. Ramses Hex, setting up for the chase down. He's already up in strength though, and back to the shrine. Navi's there with the TPs in. Roger, jumping forward. Again, throwing down the Doom on the Medusa. It's not really going to do anything. I guess it puts VP off from trying to find a fight, but it's not really going to set yourself up unless they find the hookshot like General just does. Catches Lil on the back of the retreat. He's able to force up, but that does not mean he's getting out.
Seneco's trying for the red, but he gets spotted. Will he survive? He'll be okay.
I mean, he got a decent amount of damage done to the tower with those wards.
They got top tower.
Yeah.
Played, and it also gives movement speed and decent damage, okay damage. But we'll see which one he wants to go.
Oh, General. Hookshotting in onto Solo. Static Storm's down. They're already trying to disengage Navi. BKB popped by Dendy so he doesn't get glimpsed back. But they do catch General. Ramses forces forward.
They see Seneco.
Like, can Navi put an end to it? It's looking very, very, very hard for them now.
What's no one gonna buy? He's got the rapier.
Oh, he's done it. Oh.
Short too. That's really significant.
I mean, he's taking it quickly.
Navi does seem like they know this is up.
Oh my goodness, Roger, he's in. He's around the outside of it all. We've seen him do something big before.
Crystallize is going for this.
Can he do it again? That's the question. Crystallize does indeed take down Solo. There's the jump. Roger goes in. Does he manage to grab anything? He doesn't by the looks of it.
Nope.
They picked up everything. Crystallize indeed trying for the split. He's trying to fight up against backdoor protection. The creep's now moving in. We'll take it off, but VP, they're back in time for the defense. Mid lane, though, tier 3's gone. Seneco gets the playoff. He's desperately trying to take this. And with the shackles, the wards continue to do quite a bit to these racks. It's not enough, though. Crystallize looks for Pasha, but the Glimmer Cape allowing Pasha to get away. VP in their armories.
VP trying to get aggressive with this Aegis Cheese Refresher Shard, but Crystallize moving his way toward top. He's going for the rack. The split push constantly.
I mean, he's going to need creeps. He can't fight through backdoor protection these days. General. Catch onto Ramses here. Ramses, as we say, does have the Aegis and the cheese. We'll see him if they can even bring him down once. They look towards Lil. Lil drops the tombstone. Crystallize trying to finish him off. Pasha's there with the save with the purification. Ghost Scepter as well. That's going to be the Undying Find. And with the Hex turnaround, Crystallize is in trouble. Has to waveform away. They've caught Roger on the side. He tried to get involved. The damage from no one. Too much for this Doom. Roger's down for 80 seconds. VP continuing to have this incredible strength in the... Pasha comes in. Navi now have to get out. They've stuck around a little too long. I mean, General, does he really want to try for this? He's got the rocket flare. He'll go in with the hookshot, cancelling the TP. But do they have the damage? He's popped back. They got the Doom after this, and this is perfect for Navi. They're going to be able to bring down no one. Rapier hits the deck. Oh boy!
Now. And Pasha,
that kill there, and now the buyback comes out for no one. They have to throw everything back at this. The Lotus Orb keeping the Omni safe. Solo gets taken down though. Ramses has the Hex on General. They had to be so careful how they poke and prod at Navi with Crystallize having that rapier. Look towards Ramses. A man without his rapier. Crystallize, of course, with it in his own hands. And I mean, that is certainly going to add to the structural push if he can get himself. Certainly helping clean out these wards. Fortifications pop though. Racks still take a heavy bit of damage afterwards. Not quite enough to bring down the melee racks. On the side though, General, he's got the catch, straight in with the E-Blade. Static Storm's down. They'll force Solo down to the low ground. The Cox push back as well. Crystallize set up for the kill. Solo's down for 70. No buyback on the Disruptor. They're having to hold 4 versus 5. No one actually out of mana. Probably going to want to go back and refuel. But he knows at the same time, as soon as he does, Navi may just try and poke their heads in again in this mid lane. And look at that bot up top. He knows he can. A little bit of a slow dancer. Yeah.
Losing all their buildings. Crystallize takes out top. Double waves away.
The mega creeps looking to be inevitable. Just this mid lane left. I mean, maybe we're gonna need more rapiers. I think we're going Navi's way.
Yeah.
Navi looking to push this series to game 3 in quite a spectacular fashion. This has been a pretty good start to the day.
And they're staying right at the face of VP's base, so VP can't really run out of
Wolf. He's trying to come out. The Hex, but these mass forces taking him apart, making it hard. Dendy, he jumps in, but he gets Hexed immediately. Dendy's gone. Dendy's down for 100. VP, they would love to try and find something more of this. They've got their eyes onto Crystallize. Crystallize waveforming away. Force forward from Ramses, trying to chase, turn towards the easier target. Takes the kill onto Roger, but Ramses is solo. Crystallize comes straight back in, gets the kill. Buyback from Roger. Navi wanting to throw as much as they can in here. They've dropped the walls down. They've claimed the melee racks in the middle lane. Only the range racks remain standing.
Still getting the bigger gain there. They get the melee racks. And VP starting to... they've been under the gun, but very pressured. We see the second...
Oh, there's the second... I was saying I'll face anytime soon, VP. It is just going to be around playing this sort of full base defense mode.
Yep. Crystallize jumps in. He's looking for the Rex.
That's an Aegis now. Can they kill him a second time though? That's the question. They don't have Ramses with a lockdown. Static Storm's there. They've got the control as well with the kinetic field. They'll get no one into the Mystic, but with these double rapiers, they're bringing them down low. Crystallized, still alive for the time being. The Stonegaze is effective in waveform forward. He wants to take the Rex. He does get it, but he will almost certainly pay off his life. As he falls, so does Roger on the Doom. He's down for 110 seconds. But they do get the Rex. So that's the third rapier. VP now have control of all 3 rapiers. Enough onto him. Not enough damage, of course. Ramsey forces himself out. Good up by the Sorin. Come in. Cleaning out the creeps. Fortification will be popped by Navi, and at the least, as you say, they do manage to protect the buyback on Morphle. Crystallize does not need to buy back for this defense. They actually find the Hex onto Ramses. TP coming through as they bring no one in with the upgraded bots. Oh! That's going to be General down. He has to buy back. Seneko goes sceptering him, trying to back away. No one just heads forward, pushing Navi back. Can they really stop this push at the triple rapier effort that VP can put together? The GA comes through, but still, that's Undying down once. He has that Undying talent. He's going to be back for round 2. They've opened up onto Ramses. Ramses falling low. Can they finish off this race? They can. Razor's down. Now Dendi turns towards Medusa, but the Stonegaze comes through. No one shot forward. He's been disarmed. Dendi, he got the Heaven's Halberd off in time, but it might not matter. Dendi and Seneko having to keep their distance. Mass buybacks coming out from VP, but this could be a dieback. They have the shackles. Crystallizes there with the damage. It's a dieback from Ramses. He's come straight back in, and he's immediately out. The lockdown's there from the...
Instantly as he TP'd in, so the Disruptor ulti actually did not affect him. It could have been a bit of a problem, and we do see Solo now. I think with his first rapier of his entire career. Solo does have the Aghanim's, as we mentioned previously.
Get the catch. Navi on the high ground. They've got the vision onto Roger. Glimpsing back in the field, but General's there immediately with a hook shot on the side of it. Repels down to Ramses.
The Doom's a big
target. Them away. Look at this base though. Seneco's already gone in with the double. He's laid them down. There's no fortification.
God, look at the damage.
There's no fortification. He's going to be game over. Navi push it to a game 3. Oh, he just walks.
Well, this is, I mean, classic CIS Dota though. Push versus push.
Oh, this is going to be so sick. They're just going to run at each other all game.
He actually gets killed by Navi, so Navi, they do have that one extra last hit, but they saw all 4 heroes of Navi down there.
Oh.
They're going to push it to advantage and try to take the rune, but now Navi actually gets thwarted away as well.
Lil gets the crush on Dendi. They got the shackles to hold back one of them, and I'll tell you what, that is going to save the day. Dendi may just survive here. He's got the siphon. Lil's coming in. He's got another crush, and he can't quite close the gap. Dendi will survive. And with that, they'll turn and look towards Lil. And not only will he survive, I think they're going to get the first blood here for sure. Seneko has the shackles, and I have to say that shackle from Seneko onto Luna with...
So versus Night Stalker, the idea of the hero is you want to, when the map gets split up, you want to be able to find these pickups with the hero. But if they're just grouping up and pushing, that kind of like ruins the idea of the hero away. And mid, oh my god, Roger's actually dead.
Yeah, you've got to respect this chainstone. They didn't mess it up the first time, VP, where both Nolan and Lil went in at the same time, but as we saw...
Level 1 TPs. Dream.
Yeah, absolutely, just allowing to have them for those sort of pocket bait plays, but now they know that there won't be any TPs. But those 2 TPs are already sort of baited out. No one could be in trouble. Gets a nice stun on Dendi, keeping Dendi back. Roger trying to dive, has to be careful at the tower as he himself gets brought down low. The wraparounds there from Pasha as he and Lil have come, turned up to town, look to block Dendi off with a beautiful sprout from Pasha. Dendi's caught it. It's going to try for an ancient deny. It's a hard one, and it'll be an unsuccessful one. Pasha gets the final touch. They take down Dendi, down bottom. Ramses and Solo moving.
The thing that stood out for me is Roger and Seneko were just killing it with their movements around the map to the point where they had a decent advantage when we got bottom. They're looking to pressure Ramses here.
Diving in. Are there any TPs? So that's the question. Doesn't look like at the moment. Solo's there. Oh, they have got Pasha, of course. Comes in with the teleport. They've got their eyes on Snake on the side of it. Snake's going to be first to fall. General falling. Again, these sprouts blocking him off, making sure that he's stuck within range of the tower. And that will be 3 kills for VP Nav.
Having that type of impact that he did last time on the Doom. On top, they are trying to dive here onto Solo, but there's heavy response.
Yeah, the ult comes out from Crystallized. Con Embrace is there. Shackles coming through, but the backup from VP is there as well. Ramses trying to turn towards Crystallized. The Sprout's sort of working against them as space will be there for Crystallized to back up.
All right, I'm going top then. I don't want to give Roger just a free lane up here. Wants to not get ganked either. Maybe just down Roger. Actually getting run down here by Ramsey.
He's got to stay near the creeps. He knows that the Eclipse is there. He's trying to play his way around with it. He has the silent. TP through from Pasha again. There's the silence from Den. He catches out too. It's not enough to save Roger. Tried his best there with the TP and Den.
From the left, right.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So be careful there, pokes around there. He's got backup. General will TP in. VP trying to make the move onto Dendy. They found the first stun. Wards are down from Seneca.
Oh, and they bail instantly.
Trying to push VP back as much as they can. General looking for the chase down. Lil comes in the midst of it all again. There's the silence into the shackles. They're holding Lil in place. They're bringing Lil down. The beam from Ramsey's not enough to...
He has a pretty significant lineup to take Roche as well with that corrosive haze. One slaughter hit 6. Plus Edict and Luna. They do so much damage, physical damage. Seneca finds Solo.
He does. He finds the grab. Pasha will come in trying to back up the Wyvern. Ramses is there with the Eclipse. He's broken through the Shaman. Solo actually going to be able to keep himself alive as well with the Cold Embrace. For now, Roger will still try and chase, but Ramses is there. Pushes Roger away.
Comes in from the back.
Solo should go down for sure, and indeed General will finally pick up the kill in return. He's looking for more. He's got his eyes on Pasha. Pasha going for the TP, but oh! The Siphon and the Crypt Swarm from Dendy. It's enough. Navi.
Serpent Ward's now on the mid tower, plus Phantasm. Put a good amount of damage on this one here.
Roger on the hunt. Walk into a quick crush from Lil. Navi putting on the pressure. How do VP react? Forward. They've got the Winter's Curse holding Roger in place. Sets up for the stun from no one. And Roger will go down. VP able to take the Night Stalker's life.
Trying to be sneaky here. He wants Pasha. Wrap around from Seneca.
Oh, they're going to get a lot easily there with the shackles. The Rift as well, dragging Pasha back into the clutches of Crystal. Should be a freebie, not even needing the Serpent Wars for this one. Bottom lane, Ramses go in onto the Luna. They've got the silence. Ramses trying to turn and fight back. He knows that there's no escape. He's very far out, very alone. He'll get taken down. VP's still trying to fight though. Get some sort of a trade. They've got their eyes on Roger. Roger trying to flap himself over the high ground. He will not make it. Crystallize actually catches out no one on the side of him with the Phantasm. Pulls him apart. Lil trying to fight this. You can't afford to do so. The Winter's Curse coming out on the wrong target. It's a double. It's a triple kill for Crystallize. In terms of just pushing, taking tower by tower. And they'll look to push it onto the tier 2 bottom.
Look at the tier 2 top though. Navi, Roger, and Seneca are taking that one out as well. Seneca taking this out.
Oh, Dendy. He has been caught out in the mid lane. And he'll buy himself some time with the Yule Scepter, but he's surrounded by 4. Dendy. It's going to be... You can't really go for that sort of solo play.
They need at least...
With a +1, he can definitely attempt it.
Going in though.
He's trying it. I mean, it's a little ambitious just on his own. He does have the backup inbound. Cold Embrace from Ramsey. He's trying to buy him some time. Crystallize still trying to go for this. He riffs him in, but now he's been caught out by the Crush, and he may go down one shot. He gets the stun off in time. Will find Lil before Lil can get any sort of follow through, and Crystallize does survive this. They've lost General. Navi still trying to fight. They've got their eyes onto Solo. No one's on the high ground. Holding them back. Pasha there as well with the Sprout and Orchid, but Crystallize is there with the Rift once again, and it pays off. I mean, that was... Navi to start the fight.
Uh-oh. TP.
Oh, they're without their 2 supports. They're left behind on the side. The Winter's Curse down. Nothing more than just a bit of a slowdown for Roger, as Roger will survive. No one looks for the stun. Is he going to find it? They do get the silence onto the Weaver. Can they bring General down in time? They can't. He gets the chance for the time lapse. Eclipse does come through though, and it's doing a hell of a lot. Ramses claims the life of General. Was able to pop the H's of Crystallize, but Crystallize, he's ready to go to work. The Cold Embrace saves there though from Solo. He can't finish off Ramses. Crystallize, he's surrounded by 4. They'll take his Aegis and they'll take his life as well. No one has the bug on him. They get it off in time. No one stays alive.
It's not in this fight. So
he's just in the jungle.
It's just VP outnumbering them heavily here.
I mean, that's the... Absolutely. If they had the Death Prophet there with an Exorcism and a good silence, they could have kept Crystallize alive. He would have been able to do much more with that, but... And now smoking up, they're looking to get more done. Straight away.
Got eyes on Crystallize.
Can they open up onto? There's the Crush immediately. Hex comes out. Seneca trying to do his best to save the man, but Crystallize falling low and falling down. 55 seconds, no CK. She said the problem that was mentioned, not having that sort of a save. Then he's trying to come in with General, look for some sort of return kill, and will claim Solo's life. They get anything more though. They look a little timid, a little scared to do so. Ramses comes across from the high ground. They've got eyes on Roger. Bring
him down, but he's a little too speedy. They can't control him. But this is indeed the problem for Navi. If that jump is there onto the CK, Elias does have Phantasm at the ready.
They're pinging exactly where Navi is. They're trying to make a go here.
Oh, here we have it. Seneko gets the Hex off, but the slow's already there. 4-man silence from Dendi. And it will be just leaving Seneko behind as he tanks the gank. The rest of the team looking to get up to Crystallize. Roshan is up. VP. I recognize this, and as quickly as Navi were able to take it the first time round, VP just as quickly will be able to do it here second time.
Yeah, this one's got the cheese, and they've got a very nice illusion rune for that Luna right after. And their lanes are all in great position, so they could turn this directly into a push. And oh my god, they find Roger.
Oh, straight up. The bash as well from Lil. They'll have a silence from Dendi trying to buy him time. The stun connects from no one. Ramses with the wraparound, and he should have more than enough damage. One more touch will do it. Solo to be the one to claim the kill, and now with an 8k gold lead. VP getting some serious momentum. Crystallize indeed caught outside the base, trying to keep himself alive with a lifesteal of the Rift, but it's not.
Get off in great positions just because, yeah, VP's just been kind of running at them.
I feel like we haven't seen an Exorcism in a long time. They've just not found the opportunity to fight with them.
And Roboto looking for a solo kill.
Oh, they've got eyes onto Roger. Roger is gone. As you said, at the same time, Pasha with the Orc. They haven't broken the base yet. Once they take these easy T3s, they're going to be even further ahead.
Yeah, no glyph available. And now it's actually double siege wave as well, so they've got that extra power.
Oh no, Crystallize, he comes forward and instantly gets stunned and silenced. He's gone. He doesn't have buyback. Crystallize, after such a brilliant game 2, he's struggled here in game 3 multiple times. The CK just gets taken out of the fights. General time lapses into a stun. It's all falling apart. This top Rax has gone. GG is called. Navi just crumbled in game 3 as VP, they had enough. They turned it up. They picked the pushes. They had this Luna. They had this Nature's Prophet lineup. The start didn't look too bad for Navi. Looked like they had a great chance. That brilliant trip.